subscribe, like, and comment. Yo, what's good? So, you ever hear women say they want a real man? You know, the kind who's tall, rich, hot, high status like top-tier Chad vibes, but also a total simp, worshipping them like they're Beyonce? Sounds like a dream, right? But let's be real. This guy's a fantasy, a unicorn that doesn't exist. Today, I'm diving into why women's perfect man, checklist tall, loaded, gorgeous, and emotionally whipped is straight up impossible. Grab a snack, cause we're about to get spicy with some stats. First, let's talk height. Women a tall guy. Studies like one from the University of North Texas say 60% of women on dating apps won't even swipe right unless a dude's over 6 feet. Why? It's primal. A 2014 study in the Journal of Personality found taller guys get more attention, better job offers, even higher salaries. Like an extra inch can mean $4,000 a year. Height screams strength, dominance, think caveman vibes. But here's the catch. Only about 14% of American men hit that 6-foot mark or taller. So, ladies, you're already narrowing the pool to a tiny slice of dudes. No shade, but math's math. Now wealth. Oh boy, this one's a doozy. Women often want a rich guy, someone who can bankroll date nights and maybe a penthouse vibe. A 2020 Pew Research survey showed 71% of women prefer a partner who's financially stable, compared to just 32% of men. No surprise there, security's hot. A study in evolutionary psychology found women are 2.5 times more likely to pick high earners on dating sites. Think CEOs, tech bros, or that guy leasing a Lamborghini. But here's where it gets messy. High status, high income guys. Your stereotypical chads aren't exactly chilling in yoga pants, writing poetry for their girl. They're often out here playing the field, prioritizing career over cuddles. A 2018 survey by Dating.com said 62% of high-earning men admitted to strategic dating, aka dating, for clout or convenience, not love. So you want your rich Chad? Good luck getting him to stay loyal. Next up, looks. Good looking's non-negotiable, right? A 2019 University College London study showed attractive people get 20% more romantic interest, just because their faces are, well, nice. Symmetry, strong jawlines, that whole deal. Women rate physical attractiveness as a top 5 trait in men only, slightly behind kindness, per a 2021 YouGov poll. But here's the tea. Hot guys like tall ones are rare. A study in evolutionary human sciences pegs conventionally attractive men at about 15% of the population. And plot twist studies like one from the Journal of Social Psychology show super attractive guys can be hot. They intimidate women who assume they're cocky or taken. Plus, Chad level looks often come with ego. A 2017 survey found 55% of highly attractive men believed they didn't need to try in relationships. So your hunky dreamboat might not even text you back. Now the simp part. This is where it falls apart. Women say they want a guy who's all in, listening to their playlist, hyping their selfies, dropping "You're my world" texts at 2 a.m. Simp energy's sweet, right? A 2022 Hinge report said 67% of women value emotional availability over ambition. Sounds great until you realize a high-status Chad isn't out here begging for your approval. A 2019 study in personality and individual differences found dominant, high-status men score low on agreeableness, aka they're not your emotional support puppy. Simps, on the flip, score high on empathy, but often lack that alpha swagger. A 2020 OkCupid survey showed women rate confident, assertive guys 30% higher than gentle, supportive types for long-term potential. It's like women want Thor, but also a guy who'll cry at rom-coms. Pick a lane! Here's the real kicker. Evolution's screwing you over. Women's brains are wired for stability, hence the rich, tall, hot preference per a 2015 study in neuroscience and AMP biobehavioral reviews. But they also crave emotional connection, which thrives in less dominant guys. A 2021 study in Frontiers in Psychology found women feel safer with beta traits like kindness and loyalty, but still fantasize about alpha chads for short flings. It's a push-pull no man can win. Want proof? Dating app data from Bumble in 2023 showed 80% of women unmatched guys who seemed perfect too rich, too fit, too Chad. They smelled unattainable. Meanwhile, nice guy types got more second dates but fewer first swipes. It's a paradox. So why is this impossible? Let's break it down. Tall, rich, good-looking, high-status Chads are maybe 5% of men. Stacking those traits narrows it fast. Add Simp, and you're asking for a guy who's both a king and a lapdog. Psychologically, it's a clash. High-status men lean dominant, per a 2018 study in social psychological and personality science, while simps are submissive by nature. You can't have both without breaking someone's brain. Pop culture doesn't help think rom-coms like or TikTok thirst traps selling this fantasy. Women see it, think, I want that, but real life ain't a movie. A 2022 Statista survey said 73% of women know their ideal partner doesn't exist but still chase it. Ugh. So what's the takeaway? Stop hunting unicorns. They're messy, human, maybe a little less shiny than your Insta feed. A 2020 study in the Journal of Marriage and Family found couples with realistic expectations, like valuing shared goals over six-packs, last 25% longer. Real men, tall or not, rich or not, aren't your Disney prince. Maybe the real man isn't a Chad Simp hybrid, but a regular guy who shows up, laughs at your bad puns, and doesn't ghost. Ladies, I'm not saying lower your standards, just check if they're, like, physically possible. Drop a comment, what's your real man checklist? I'll read them unless you're asking for a 6'7" billionaire who writes love letters. Then we gotta talk. If you like this, smash that like button, sub for more hot takes, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. The tall, rich Chad Simp fantasy's a bust. Subscribe, like, and comment. Until next time, subscribe, like, and comment.